The trial opened with all eyes fixed on Harlow's legal team. His attorneys, polished in designer suits and seasoned with years of experience, wasted no time striking hard. Their opening statement flowed like a rehearsed performance. They painted Marcus as nothing more than a manipulative con man, a man who had supposedly tricked a respected businessman into a shady deal. Their words were sharp, their tone dripping with confidence. Charts, documents, and thick binders were stacked high on the prosecution's table. Each page meant to bury Marcus under a mountain of evidence. The jurors leaned in, some even nodding as though the verdict was already decided. By the time Harlow's lawyers sat down, the entire courtroom seemed convinced that Marcus Daniels didn't stand a chance. Then Marcus rose. He didn't slam his hand on the table. He didn't pace the floor or shout for attention. Instead, he stood quietly, looking directly at the jury. His voice was calm but carried through the silence. "Ladies and gentlemen of the jury," he began, "sometimes the truth doesn't come wrapped in thick folders or fancy speeches. Sometimes it comes down to one simple question: who benefits from the lie?" The effect was instant. The room stilled. Even Judge Whitmore, who had been leaning back with a look of mild amusement, shifted forward, his expression changing ever so slightly. Cross-examination began, and this was where Marcus's brilliance came alive. He didn't try to overwhelm the witnesses. He asked simple, direct questions, questions that cut through rehearsed lies like a blade. "Mr. Green?" Marcus addressed the accountant. "You claim I falsified invoices. Can you point to a document with my signature on it?" The man's hands shook as he shuffled through his files. "Well, I don't seem to have that page with me." "No signature?" Marcus pressed. "So your testimony is based on assumption, not fact." The jury's heads turned. The accountant's confidence collapsed as he slumped into his chair. Next came Harlow himself. He swaggered to the witness stand, arrogance radiating from him, but Marcus's questions stripped away that bravado. "Mr. Harlow," Marcus said firmly, "you claim I cheated you. Yet this contract," he held up a dated paper for all to see, "was signed before I ever joined your company. Your signature, your date. How could I possibly be guilty of fraud in a deal I wasn't even part of?" Gasps filled the courtroom. The jurors whispered. Even the judge's mocking smirk disappeared. Piece by piece, Marcus dismantled their lies until the once laughing courtroom sat in stunned silence. Every eye locked on him, not as a fool, but as the man in control.